Now, about the achievement gap in our schools, what would you say is the culprit?
The parents. The parents are the culprit to the failure of our schools. And the reason I say that is that the parents are the first teacher. And
Yes.
now we understand that there are great parents, and I don't want to make that statement without acknowledging the fact that there are some great parents because I have some here. But I also have a large proportion of my parents that are not stepping up to the plate the way they should. And when you look across the country and all of the things that you see on social media, everything that you're seeing that's happening with our kids fighting teachers, kids that are committing crimes, kids fighting the police, that's something that you learn from home.
Our parents would buy a pair of sneakers or the latest outfit before they would invest in getting their child what they need to read. I've had parents tell me that I have a minimal fee, and they would say, "No, I don't have it." But you're on Facebook and you're on your cell phone having all kind of conversations and what you're doing, and you're flashing what your child is wearing, and your child can't read. Parents don't like to hear that they're held accountable and responsible as well. And let me tell you something, and we all are to blame. When you look at our school systems,
Mm-hmm.
and we basically keep a teacher just because of a union contract, and you know that teacher is marginal. You know that teacher's using the same lesson plans for the last 15 years. The only thing they change on it is the date and the
Mm-hmm.
names of the kids in their classroom. I've seen it happen. You know, when we have administrators who are so inundated with just trying to keep up and go in classrooms and monitor marginal teachers and trying to figure out how to get them out, and you're missing the real deal, which is the child. You know, and then you have the legislator who sometimes, most of the time, is clueless of what's really going on in the system, you know, and they create little pockets of this and little pockets of that, and they give money here and there, but they really don't know, you know. Then you have parents who are just not involved. You know, you have parents working 2 and 3 jobs, or you have parents who are in, you know, relationships that, you know, take away from their children, and they're more focused on this and that, you know. And then the church is part of the issue as well. You know, we have our services, and we're comfortable with having our services, and our children are suffering because the number of kids not being able to read, the statistical data that says that our kids can't read, it includes the kids in the church.
Yeah.
And these kids are not our next, they're not our next generation leaders. They are our now generation leaders.
That's right.
You know, you understand what I'm saying?
Yep.
So there are a lot of people involved in this whole thing. That's why somebody has to take a stand and say, okay, that's why I say enough is enough.
Together, we can make a difference.